here to start a new live because for some reason Facebook does not want me to do a live on my laptop. I have absolutely no idea whatsoever, so I think I'm going to need to do it on my phone, which I've never done before, so we'll just have to see how that goes, won't we? Yeah, I have no idea why my laptop won't do the live, but what I will do is I will try to redirect people over to here now. So yeah, I'm really sorry about this. I have no idea why YouTube has decided that this is the case. Yeah, so what I will do is I will set a timer for 20 minutes and I will, oh look, I can get myself like looking all swanky. There we go, that's quite nice. I didn't realise that you could do that on lives here. Yeah, so I will start a 20-minute writing sprint and I will let people know that I'm moving over onto here for it. Okay, so the time here is 2:10. So in 20 minutes, I will be back. I'm just going to go and get myself a camera stand. Just give me a second. Right. Okay, here we are. We're going to get professional now. Right. So what we want to do is we want to, hey, can somebody let me know if there's somebody watching, which is the best way for me to have this around, because I've never done a live on my phone before. So is it better to have it like that or like that? I think it says the orientation is locked. So does that mean that I have to have it like this? That seems a little bit bizarre to me. Let me just get you set up there. Well, that's funny. That's funny. I managed to change my camera around. I'm not doing well here today. If you haven't visited here before, I am normally much more professional than this, I have to say. Right. Right, so I will actually start the sprint from now. So it is 2:12 and I will be back chatting to you at 2:22 or 2:32 rather. Let's try and get you straight.
downstairs.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Come on.
Come on, Paris, I'm filming. Yeah, I'm fine. It's Paris. Paris, come here. Just a second. Okay, hello. How did that go for you? If you haven't joined me for one of my sprints before, or if you are new to my channel, hello. My name is Emma Bennet and I am the writer of contemporary romance novels, and I also write children's picture books. My setup is usually slightly more professional than this. Basically, I usually use StreamYard to do my live streams, but I'd nearly used up my month's capacity, so I thought that I would try just streaming directly through YouTube for a couple of streams. I did that on Friday and it wasn't too bad, but then I did it today, or I tried to, and for some reason YouTube would just not connect me for the stream, which is why I had to set up this other one. So really, I'm so apologetic for wasting your time, and I do hope this is okay. I'm going to be doing sprints most days next week. I think Tuesday is possibly the only day that I'm not, and I'm going to be using StreamYard for a couple, and then there's another service that I'm going to try out that somebody recommended. So from tomorrow it will be back to looking a lot better, and I'll be able to put the timers and things up. So I'm really sorry about this. I didn't realize that it would be quite this basic when I set it up. The other problem that I have, of course, is that I can't turn off the microphone like you can with StreamYard for the writing sprint. So apologies. I took my dogs out for a walk just before doing this, and it's a beautiful day here. It's crazy. It's like 17 degrees Celsius in the middle of November. Nuts. So I was hoping that they'd be like really sleepy, and one of them is my good boy Hector. Paris, however, is not, so you heard him causing trouble. Most of my boys are out climbing, but one of my boys is here because he's going out for work in a little bit, so you will probably see him going back and forth on the stairs a couple of times while he gets himself sorted for work. So let's have a look and see what's been going on in the chats. It's quite exciting having like two screens. It's very good. Right, okay. So yeah, Katie Elizabeth Daisy is here. Thank you so much. Oh, and don't forget, let me know how that sprint went for you. Aramis Jordan says back for more sprints. Hi Aramis, good to see you. You had a really good day with me. Was it? I think it was Friday, wasn't it, that you were with me, and you had some good solid sprinting times. Laura Gomez says yes, dog. Katie Elizabeth says hi Paris. Yeah, if there's ever any trouble being caused, it's always Paris. Always Paris. Yeah. Any noise, any trouble, even the snoring will always be Paris. Hector's my good boy. Paris, let's just say, is not. Oh, look, we've got lots of people. Pre-writing says, hello everyone, joined in for a sprint. Hi Pre, thank you for coming along. Katie Elizabeth says, no worries, I quite enjoyed hearing your typing and the doggy steps. Yeah, they're because we don't have any carpets, it's all wooden floors. Yeah, their little claws are very sweet. I do like it. Aramis says, yeah, the weather is unseasonably warm. And yes, it was Friday, it went really well, so I came back. Haha, oh, there you go. Just imagine what it will be like when you're sprinting with me, when I've got like, you know, my timer and my banners. It's amazing. It's a much better experience, but I do really appreciate you putting up with me at the moment. Right, so my aim for today is I'm working on my contemporary romance that I'm doing for NaNoWriMo. Yesterday, I was at Aberystwyth University, which remind me later, I got a story about that. So I think I wrote like 50 words in the evening, and that was literally just so that I could update the Nano website, because I'm so competitive that I wanted to be able to get the badge at the end to say that I'd updated every day. So I'm on 23,291 words at the moment. And my aim for today is to get to 25,000 so that I'm past the halfway point. That would be really good. So fingers crossed. Yeah, so I'm hoping to sprint for quite a while today. And then I'm going to be cooking a roast for my family, and I think we're going to have a bit of a family evening, so I probably won't have much time to write later. So I kind of need to try and get as much of this done as I can. now. So Terra Dion says 263, but I'm having such a difficult time with this part that I feel I need to start looking at where to split my early chapters. So that's what I'm going to do next sprint. Yeah. Yeah, I just find like Nano, I'm really enjoying doing it, and it's fun to be writing in a different way, but I am struggling with the just writing so quickly and not being able to go back and edit. I didn't realize how much I actually did that, and kind of not having the time to do that because of always trying to get those words in. I'm struggling with it. It'll be interesting to see how much extra work I need to do on this manuscript when we finish NaNoWriMo compared to how much work I usually need to do on a first draft, because I would say that my first draft is usually pretty good. Maybe people would say it's closer to a second draft because I am going back and editing it and doing quite a lot of work as well as adding to the word count with it. So we will see. AB says, yeah, I definitely feel like I might need to step back and organise a bit this morning. Yeah, I did a bit of that last night when we got back from the university. I kind of took my notepad and yeah, and I've also got some notes of things that I need to change earlier on. So one day I will fit that in, but like I said, I really want to get to that 25,000 mark. So, you know. Juanita's Creative Corner has joined. Hello, Juanita. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed your video the other day where you were looking for a coffee shop. I am very, 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 very jealous of all you people in America who have these amazing Barnes and Nobles with Starbucks in. We used to have something like that. It was about 45 minutes drive away, but we used to really, really love going there when our oldest kids were tiny, but it closed. So we don't have anything like that that has the coffee shop and the bookshop. So it would be lovely to, but I don't. Right, I will start another sprint now. So it is 2:40, so we will be finishing at 3 o'clock GMT time. Let's do this. I'll speak to you in 20 minutes. Yes, sweet pea.
God bless you.
Everyone can hear you, so don't say anything like embarrassing. Everybody can hear you, so don't say anything embarrassing.
Unsubscribe.
Bye-bye, sweetheart.
Bye-bye. Adios.
Okay. Right, that is 20 minutes. How did that go for all of you? Let me have a little look and see my word count. So I'm on 23,694. So I think, well, that was like, it was over 300. Am I a bit wonky here? That was over 300 words, I think. So I'm quite pleased with that. That's very, very good. Yeah, make sure that you let me know in the comments how that sprint went for you. And if you haven't introduced yourself in the chat and said what you're working on, then please do that as well so that we can all support you. Juanita says that she did 110 words. Nice. Oh, we had a couple of comments from that I didn't get to before we went to the sprint. So Tara Dion, right, so we were, in case you weren't here before, we were saying that about the problem with Nano is not being able to kind of edit as you go because you're trying to write so many words and the problems with that. So Tara Dion said, yeah, when I can't edit as much or think for as long because I have to get words in, I usually put down basics where I don't already have a set idea, and that doesn't help with motivation. Yeah, that really, I like to get all the details down. Like I got a bit stuck on Friday, I think it was, just because I couldn't decide what my heroine was going to have for lunch. And I know that sounds really silly, but I was just completely stuck and it was really annoying me and I didn't want to move on without. And Terry Dion also says organisation breaks can be vital. Katie Elizabeth got 501. Nice. Although I have no idea where I'm going next. Yeah. Welcome to the club. We should form a club. We should have stickers, badges and things. Miss Jordan, 170 words, happy with that, nice. AB says, did a bit of organising a section, added 122 words. And Aramis says, whoa, 501 is awesome, Katie. Yes, it is, but she doesn't know where she's going next. So we will properly judge her progress when we see what happens in the next sprint, I think. Yeah, so yesterday I had this story to tell you. Yesterday we went to Aberystwyth University, which was really nice. It was actually a lot nicer than I was expecting it to be. But, well, if you don't know where Aberystwyth University is, it's in the north of Wales and it's by the coast. So we, two of our sons are looking at universities. So my husband goes off with one and I go off with the other to different departments that they're interested in. And then we met up for lunch. And we brought some food with us, and it was a gorgeous day, so we sat down on this picnic bench. It was really, really nice. So we're eating, and I said, there's a really evil-looking seagull over there, and pointed to this seagull that was strutting around behind us. Didn't think any more of it for a few minutes. So next thing, this seagull, like a dive bombs us, goes right over our heads, making us all go like, ah! And then settles back down on the ground. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And my husband said, like, oh, that was a bit of a warning, but like we finished our food, we'll be gone in a minute. We had finished our food, but long story, all my plastic containers are in the freezer with fruit in. So we had some bags, like some baggies, and we'd put them all in each other into one so we could put it in the bin. And there were bits of like chicken or whatever in there, and it was next to us. So we were about to get up in a minute when suddenly this seagull goes and dives onto the table and grabs these bags in its beak and flies off with them on top of the nearest building, which happened to be the Students' Union, where he just stood glaring at us and like pecking at these bags and things. And I felt terrible because I absolutely hate leaving rubbish anywhere and littering. But there was nothing I could do because he was literally on the top of the roof, holding on to this thing. There was no getting it back. But I knew looking at that seagull that he was an evil so-and-so. He had a look about him. But it was like, oh, I didn't trust another seagull for the rest of the day. And Dee Blair Gold has joined us. Hello, Dee. Lovely to have you here. Right, if you guys are happy, then we will go on to another sprint. Maybe I can add a seagull in. Juanita says, I'm working on the first draft of an adult mystery. Awesome. My sleuth cousin is about to be accused of murder, so she has to help him. Oh, brilliant. Oh, is it going to be rather Agatha Christie-esque? I love Agatha Christie. I really, really love Agatha Christie. Although I still haven't seen the Murder on the Orient Express, like the new, I say the new one, but it was made a few years ago, but it had loads and loads of good people in it, but I still haven't got around to seeing that. But yeah, big Agatha Christie fan. Right, so it is 3:05, so the sprint will finish at 3:25 GMT, and I will speak to you then. Okay, I think that is the end of another 20-minute sprint. How did that go for you? I think it went okay with me, although I don't think that some of my characters are behaving quite as they should. So I'm on, oh, I've passed the 24,000 mark, yay! I'm on 24,168 words. Not bad at all, not bad at all. So, yeah. Right, Katie Elizabeth said that went fast. Yeah, it did seem to, didn't it? How many words did you do, Katie? Did you manage to work out what you were going to write and do another load? Right, so going back to the chat, the ones I didn't get to before the sprint. So Katie Elizabeth said, talking about my seagull incident yesterday, she said, oh no, my sister had a whole ice cream taken out of her hand just as she walked out of the shop. She hasn't looked at a seagull the same since. Yikes! I mean, it was bad enough. I mean, like, he was really close to us, but it was very quick and he didn't actually take it out of my hand. It was just next to me on the table. I would not like to have it taken out of my hand at all. And an ice cream as well. I guess that's why there are so many signs around everywhere saying, like, don't feed the seagulls, isn't it? It's because they end up like that. And Juanita's Creative Cove says, yes, I'm hoping it will be like a cozy mystery type. Oh, awesome. And those are so popular at the moment. So hopefully that will sell really well when it's published. Katie Elizabeth did 362 words. Very nice, especially for someone who didn't know what she was going to write. Laura Gomez did 166 words. Juanita says, I spent time researching Coast Guard practices. Going to grab coffee, be right back. Cool. Oh, I need another cup of tea, actually. I'm debating whether to bring you guys with me into my kitchen, but I'm worried it's a bit too much of a mess. Is anybody else's house like a horrific mess because of Nano? Like, honestly. Well, in fairness, there's a lot of us living here and we're messy people. It's generally a bit of a mess anyway, but it's especially messy at the moment. Our Miss Jordan, 212 words. Very nice. And Tara Dion says, I planned some physical descriptions and clothing so I can add that. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to move on with this scene. Yeah, if you will write fantasy, then you do have to think about these things, don't you? You've only got yourself to blame. It's your fault for being so creative. Tara Dion says, now I'm going to take a reading pause and not rereading my own. Oh, that sounds like a really nice idea. That does. I actually gave up on a book last night, which I hardly ever do, but I do it because I used to be that once you start a book, you have to finish it. And now I'm like, life's too short. Life is too short for bad books. And I didn't like it. It was annoying me. So there we go. I threw it across the bed. Yeah. In wild abandon, and read some more of Persuasion, Jane Austen's Persuasion, which I'm really enjoying. AB said, more organising and adjusting, feeling more settled and ready to write, I think. Great, might grab iced coffee as well. Even though it's snapped to 30ish degrees Fahrenheit here today. Oh, yeah, no, you need a nice warm cup of coffee. I could do with a snack as well, but probably don't need it, but I want it. But I probably don't need it, but I want it. All right. Yeah, so I tell you what, I will start another writing sprint so that people can get on with their reading and things, but I am just going to go and make myself another coffee. The delight of this way of streaming is you'll be able to hear my kettle boiling, the dogs coming in after me. It's going to be very exciting. I would put the my phone down so that you could see the dogs sleep while I'm away, but they will only follow me when I get up now anyway, so there's not a lot of point. Right, so the time is 3:29. We'll call it 3:30 to make it easier. So this 20-minute sprint will end at 3:50 GMT time. So I'll just set that up and then I'll disappear for a couple of minutes, okay? Hiya. Yeah, so that's the end of the 20-minute sprint. How did that go for you guys? I'm guessing that if you were watching what was going on on the screen, you saw exactly what it's like to live with a dog like Paris. The stairs are now barricaded, so that he can't run up there and go and investigate bins in people's bedrooms. He's a nightmare. I am now on 24,451. So I've only got 549 words to go until I hit 25,000, which is my aim for today. I mean, ideally, I do need to write more than that because I've had a few days when I haven't had very high word counts at all, and I don't want to get behind at any point with Nano, because I just know that if I get behind, I'm going to find it so hard to catch up again. Let's have a look, see what's going on in the chat. So Katie Elizabeth said, I'm reading Her Perfect Hero. Oh, that's my book, which has just been re-released by my new publishers. I'm shouting at Bronte to notice Ryan. I know, she's so annoying. She's so annoying. Why won't she just notice him? And the stupid Sebastian. Oh, he was annoying. Although writing his parents was so fun. And writing the cat, Mr. Darcy, I think the cat's name is, in that book. That was just so fun to write him. And Katie Elizabeth also says 232. Nice, got caught up Insta scrolling a little. It happens. Actually, yeah, I can't even go on any social media at the moment because I got you on my phone, and I don't want to mess up the feed and stuff using any social media on my laptop. So nice. Miss Jordan says 184 words. Very nice. Laura Gomez, 226 words. Now I have to stop and Google whether it's illegal to ride a horse drunk. You would think it would be. Only if you get caught. Yeah, I wonder. That does seem like maybe it's one of those old laws that has never been changed, because obviously people don't ride horses as much as they used to now. Please let us know. Google it and let us know, because I do want to know. And what is the level of intoxication? Is it the same for driving a car, or is it a little more lenient? But also, you're less likely to get caught, I guess, aren't you? Because you're less likely to be on like main roads where there would be traffic police. Yeah, I want to know. I've just had a message that came through from my boys to say they're on their way home from climbing. So that's cool. I hope they had a good time. They'll be back in like, I don't know, about an hour and a quarter, something like that, because they've gone to the climbing centre in Swansea. They've got a month's membership. So my husband's taking them. But my husband is very, very sad because he has a hernia, and so he's not able to climb with them. And so he just kind of sits there like staring through the window at them, having fun and wishing that he could join them. Right, AB got 185, nice. Juanita, 155 words, heavy on dialogue. I'm a big dialogue writer. I love writing dialogue, and that does come really, really quickly to me, actually. Whereas kind of scene setting and things like that, I'm definitely slower at that. Tara Dion, oh, this is a nice cup of tea. This is a Twinings English breakfast decaf. It's really nice. Tara Dion said, wrote a few words and planned some stuff. Going to actually take a reading break next round, but I got caught up. Laura Gomez says, okay, will do. And she says, good point, he could cut across the field sneakily. Yeah, I mean, if you knew that you'd had a few drinks but you were going to ride your horse, not that I would condone doing that, but you'd have to be a bit stupid to ride it along the roads, wouldn't you? So yeah, sneak across the fields. Is this a good guy or a bad guy? Do we want them to get away with it, or do we want them to get caught? Like, how drunk are they? Is it just like, you know, have they had one or two drinks and they're just like, I'm fine, but I might get in trouble if I get pulled over? Do you get pulled over on a horse? Is that the term that you'd use? I don't know. I really genuinely want to know more about this. And I want to know how this fits into your plot. Yeah, I want to know all the information here. So yeah, I will start another writing sprint, and then when I'm finished with the writing sprint, Laura, I want to know. I want all those details. Okay, leave nothing out. This is very, very important to me. Okay, so it is 3:55, and I'll start another 20-minute writing sprint, and I'll be back with you at 4:15 Greenwich Marine Time. Good luck. Okay, that's the end of another 20-minute sprint. How was that one for you? Yeah, I've just got to a point. It was quite a good place to stop actually, because I don't really know where the scene's going to go next. I'm hoping that I've got enough to do my word count for today, and then I think this evening I'll take some pen and paper and kind of plan better for tomorrow. So I'm now on 24,870 words, so only 130 more to go until 25,000, and halfway through NaNoWriMo, which is very, very exciting. Let's have a little look and see what's going on in the chat. Right, brilliant. Make sure that you put your word count to say how it went. Laura Gomez has given us some information about the drunken riding of horses. So he's a good guy who wouldn't normally drink and ride, if that's a thing. I love that. A friend called him for help, and it's the only way he can get there. Hopefully then it's a forgivable sin. I think it is forgivable as long as he's not completely paralytic, I would say. And as long as he's not putting anybody else in danger, or the horse in danger. So as long as it's like only him that could potentially get hurt, then that's fine. It is illegal, an 1872 law where you can't be drunk in charge of a horse, cattle or steam engine. Oh man, there you go. See, we're learning and writing, people. Tara Dion said 165 and read some. Awesome, well done. Katie Elizabeth, 413 for me. Showing off now. Still don't know where I'm going, but I've really dragged the scene out now. Probably a little too much, but that's a post-nano problem. That's what I was doing the other day. I wrote 2,000 words and nothing happened. They were literally getting ready to go out somewhere and I didn't know where they were going to go out. It was painful. It really was. But it's all words. It's all words. Our Miss Jordan, 139 words. Very nice. Laura Gomez says, oh yes, he's only tipsy, that's fine. I think he'll avoid the road too. I did 207 words this time, as well as the research. Well done. Very, very nice. I like it. And I also like the idea of Laura's scene. In my book, Her Perfect Hero, there are a couple of horse riding scenes. The heroine ends up on like a runaway horse, and that was really, really good fun to write. Juanita says, switch to editing for a few minutes. Cool. Joseph Francis Burton says 1,235. Nothing happened here either. It's all scene setting, introductory material. You wrote 1,235 words in a 20-minute sprint. Please tell me that was over several sprints, because you must have like fingers that fly across the keyboard. It must be really helpful, and I have heard it's really helpful to be able to type properly. My typing isn't terrible. I had a little book that my grandfather gave me. He gave me my first computer when I think I was about 16, something like that, 16 or 17. And I had like a little typing book, and I remember working through it, but I didn't do it properly. So I'm not terrible. I'm quite quick. I'm probably quick enough generally for what I need, because I don't want to get too carried away with just the typing and not thinking about what I'm writing. But I have heard that it's incredibly helpful to be able to touch type. Joseph Francis Burton, no, but a lot of my writing in this sprint was prepped in advance. I still don't forgive you. That's too much. That's too much. I think I may have to have like a cut-off limit, and if people write too much in a sprint and make me feel bad, then I think I can chuck you out, can't I? Use it in timeout. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to threaten you. There we go. I'm going to put you in timeout if you don't slow down, because you're making me feel bad. Okay. This is, I knew exactly what I wanted to write. Yeah, I still wouldn't be that fast, although I rarely know what I wanted to write. So, but well, seriously, well done. That's absolutely awesome. Right, okay, let's get on to another sprint. This might have to be the last one, depending on when my family get back, because this place is going to go nuts. So when they get back. There's going to be many children, there's going to be dogs going crazy, bags everywhere. It ain't going to be pretty. So I will say, it's 4:20 now, so at 4:40 GMT we're going to be finishing, and I promise tomorrow this is going to be more professional. There's going to be banners, it's going to be brilliant. Make sure you tune in for that. Okay, speak to you in 20. Wasn't it there? Okay, that is the end of that sprint. I am now at 25,263 words. So I finished what I was wanting to do during this time. I did warn you that when my family came back, it would all go crazy. So let me know how you did in that sprint, but I will be going in a minute so I can say hello to all of them. Oh, corner 23 has just arrived. Hey, just starting to write for the day. Oh, I'm so sorry that we're just finishing. But yeah, my house is going to be crazy in a sec. Everybody is arriving back. I'm really sorry, but I will be doing sprints at the same time. I think pretty much every day next week, maybe not Tuesday, but this evening I'm going to make a final decision and I'll get them kind of all set up so you'll be able to see what there is, and I will be doing it through StreamYard and things so it will look much more professional than this. Tara Dion got 153 words, well done. Katie Elizabeth, Daisy, 201 typed. Then I started handwriting and I'm not ready to count them yet. I really like writing by hand. I think that can work really, really well. Sometimes Laura Gomez says thanks for the sprints. Teo Dion says hi, corner 23. I can't believe that you just turned up as we were leaving. I'm so sad. But corner 23 says I'll definitely join this week. Aramis did 186 words. Brilliant. Well done. That must be at least 1,000 that you've done so far today. So that's brilliant. Juanita says thank you for hosting the sprint. Okay, well, thank you so much, guys. It's been really, really helpful. I'm so pleased that I managed to reach that goal for today, and hopefully I will see at least some of you tomorrow. Bye.